Welcome back to Cultured Fans Wrestling. My name is Kavika, and today I'm here to do my SummerSlam review. We first start off with Liv Morgan defeating Rhea Ripley with the help of the worst scumbag in WWE history, Dominic Mysterio. There were two times where Rhea Ripley, I'm assuming kayfabe-wise, her shoulder came out of its socket and she had to hit it and readjust it, which is kind of crazy. I wish they only had done that once. Doing it twice kind of made it, to me, lost its, shine of what she did the first time. But otherwise, I really did like that they included her injury within the match and everything. And honestly, this was Rhea's match to lose. She had Liv Morgan. She had her. But unfortunately, like I said in the beginning, Dominic Mysterio interfered. There was an oblivion to a steel chair, strategically placed. And Liv Morgan retains. And Dominic is no longer a part of the Judgment Day. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to give this match 3.5 stars. It was a good back and forth between the two. But like I said, they overdid the one spot with the shoulder. I feel like if they had done it once, it would have been a lot better. But, and then Dominic interfering. I hate you. I hate you. Moving on to Sami Zayn losing to Braun Breaker. And the Braun Breaker era is here on Monday Night Raw. And there's really not much to say about this match. It was just kind of mostly fast-paced offense coming from Braun Breaker, and it was a serviceable match. It wasn't amazing. It didn't blow anybody away, and I don't think it was meant to. I think it was meant to cement Braun Breaker as this strong heel, because their last match is like he was trying to figure out Sami Zayn, and then once he got his number, that was it. He knew how to exploit everything, and he could just play his game. I'm going to give this match 2 stars, 2 out of 5. It's not a horrible match. It's okay. Now, the United States Championship match where LA Knight defeats Logan Paul was a lot better of a match than I thought it was going to be because, let's face it, LA Knight is not the greatest in the ring. And I feel like Logan Paul carried a lot of the match, surprisingly. But either way, this was a really good match. I'm going to give it 3.5 stars, I'm going to say. 3.5, 4, somewhere in between there. Whatever it says on screen is what I'll wind up saying. But, you had that what was it, springboard moonsault off the top rope onto the outside. That was crazy. I did like the action before the match started where LA Knight is, beating the crap out of Logan Paul. Even slamming him on the table that unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately, maybe it wasn't supposed to break, but unfortunately didn't break for us fans. Then we have the special guest referee match where the special guest was Seth freaking Rollins, and it was CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, and of course, Drew won, as we all know. Now, this match, how do I put this? Match-wise, I don't think anybody was expecting a slobber knocker, but storytelling-wise, this was probably the best match on the card because you had, of course, Drew and CM Punk, and then you had Drew and Seth, who had their beef between each other when Seth was World Heavyweight Champion. And you have probably the biggest feud between the three, CM Punk and Seth Rollins. They genuinely hate each other, so there's all that. And, Punk had the match. He had the match, won, but the stupid bracelet. And, of course, Seth had to be wearing it. He was just holding it, Punk. He was just holding it. But, of course, CM Punk let his emotions get the best of him, as he usually does. And Drew was able to take over easily with a swift kick to the groin. My God, that was quite the kick. And then, right after that, Claymore, I think, right? Claymore? It was either Claymore or the, what is it? Something shock DDT? Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3. And, a reluctant 1, 2, 3. Seth did not seem like he wanted to count 3 for anybody, even though he said it, right down the middle. But, hey, so it'll probably be, probably a triple threat sometime soon. Or maybe it'll just be Punk and Seth, and this will send Drew back into the world title picture. Who knows? But this match, while not good, or not good, but it was a good serviceable match. But that storytelling within the match, I'm giving it like a 3.5. I'm feeling a good 3.5 stars on that. Now we have Nia Jax defeating Bayley, and her becoming not only Queen of the Ring, but also, the WWE Women's Champion? I think it's WWE Women's Champion. She's the WWE Women's Champion with kind of the help from Tiffany Stratton. She did the old, I'm going to run out, cash in the case, and it didn't happen. All it did was distract Bayley. Nia Jax was able to hit her with, I believe it was 2 power bombs and then 2 annihilators. 1, 2, 3, and she won. And honestly, this was just another good match. I do like the inclusion of Tiffany Stratton coming out and them having her and Nia having this dastardly duo, the queen and the princess, But eventually somebody will turn. Anyways, I'm going to give that match 2 stars. The second to last match on the card was Damian Priest losing to now World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. And boy, was this a match. This to me was the best match on the card, bar none. Priest was amazing. Gunther was amazing. And then the whole Finn coming out, cheering on Damian, let's go. And then he screws him over. And then Damian reaches through the ropes, grabs him by the neck. This is textbook storytelling, in-ring work, crowd work. This was an amazing match to watch. Now, saying that, is it the greatest match ever? No. But this is genuinely the match I enjoyed the most. So I'm giving it 4 stars. Easily best match of the night, in my opinion. I don't think there was a match even close to this one. Priest, busted open Gunther's chest from chops. Usually it's supposed to be the other way around, Gunther doing that to people, but Priest did it to Gunther. And it was just top-notch wrestling. Not the peak, but top-notch. And now we have Cody Rhodes defeating Solo Sikoa for the WWE Championship. He retained in a Bloodline rules match. Now, I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but this match sucked. It was the worst on the card. Bar none. I don't care what anybody says. This was boring. It was slow and methodical pacing at first. Then Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa come out. Still slow paced. And then, who was it next? Kevin Owens came out. And then Randy Orton came out. They took away the 2 guys. And they just disappeared. It's like they came out and just disappeared. And then Jacob Fatu comes out. And then it finally picks up. And then it seems like Jacob Fatu may have gotten injured. Hopefully not. But, this was just a boring match. It was boring. And then when Roman came out, it went from here to, here. And then he, hit Solo once Or did he hit him with a punch and a spear? He did something. I can't remember. But he did that, looked at Cody Rhodes, and walked away. And it's like, that was it? This was the Bloodline rules match we were promised? Like, I'm sorry to anybody who enjoyed this match, but I did not. It was boring. I don't think it should have gone on last. I know it had to because of the whole Roman thing, but this should not have been the main event. It should have been Priest and Gunther, hands down. I'm giving this match 1 star. 1 star. This is probably the best show WWE has put on this year. Yeah, probably this year. And I enjoyed it all the way through. Just because I give something, low stars, like 2 stars, doesn't mean I hated it. It just, it's not peak. It's not peak. Mwah. But anyways, in the comments, let me know what you thought down below about all the matches and SummerSlam overall. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it meh? To me, this was easily the best show WWE has put on this year. Easily. 4.5-star show. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Don't watch any of the stuff on YouTube. Watch the full matches. Watch it all the way through. It's worth it. I promise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.